Got a big mouth, can't help it. I talk from my heart, I'm real, you know what I'm saying? Whatever comes. But my controversy probably. And it's not my fault. I'm trying to find my way in the world, you know, I'm trying to be somebody instead of just make money off everybody. You know what I'm saying? And so I go down paths that haven't been traveled before, and I usually mess up. But I learn, you know what I'm saying? I come back stronger. You know, I'm not talking ignorant, you know what I'm saying? So I obviously put thought into what I do. I got a big mouth, can't help it. I talk from my heart, I'm real, you know what I'm saying? Whatever comes. But my controversy probably. And it's not my fault. I'm trying to find my way in the world, you know, I'm trying to be somebody instead of just make money off everybody. You know what I'm saying? And so I go down paths that haven't been traveled before, and I usually mess up. But I learn, you know what I'm saying? I come back stronger. You know, I'm not talking ignorant, you know what I'm saying? So I obviously put thought into what I do.
Your karma, everything that you do bad comes back to you. So anything that I'm doing that's bad, I'm going to have to suffer for it. But in my heart, I think what I'm doing is right. You know what I mean? And I think heaven is just, when you sleep with a good conscience. You don't have nightmares. Because hell is...
What's going on, everyone? I'm so happy you decided to join me on this journey called Podcast Life. We will be discussing topics like celebrity gossip, life lesson, politics, and etc. This is a judge-free zone. Think of me as that homegirl that is so down to earth that you feel like you've been knowing for years. Remember, over here at the Boomerang Effect, the motto is never judge a book by its cover before opening it up and reading it. And remember, it's okay to agree to disagree. Just stand on what you're saying. Got it? Period. Please like, comment, share, give feedback, anything to help this podcast grow, because it is a voice for the people. So, love, peace, and unity. Mwah! What's going on, everyone? It's your girl, Queen Quee, and this is the Boomerang Effect. We will be discussing today a very good subject. I think it's a topic about the lingo, the wording when it comes down to Black people, African American people, and is it okay for another race to say the nigger word? And the reason why I decided to speak on this and I really want to hear people input is because the simple fact is that uh a comedian. I want to say she's a comedian slash business owner, because she did start off doing nails and they're very popular. She has had multiple, nail shops and stuff like that. But she is an Asian woman and her name is Lovely Mimi. She's an influencer now. She has over 1 million followers on Instagram. So she's pretty a big deal. She has definitely started from the bottom and she is well known. So she came out and she did a video and she caught herself in the video, but still we're going to discuss it. I'm going to let you guys listen to a couple of the clips and then we'll discuss it.
I don't know Nick. Ooh, I fucked up. I'm so sorry. Ooh, I was getting mad. I was getting out of pocket. I don't know how to have. I don't know Nick. Ooh, I fucked up. I'm so sorry.
Okay, now that was the first video that she uploaded. She said she was on, I want to say, live or something like that, and she was upset about some information. And before she knew it, she said it, but she caught herself. Okay, now let's listen to her response, because of course she got backlash behind it and she definitely had to come and clean it up. So let's listen to her response.
What's up, you guys? So there is a trending video going around right now of me slipping up using the N-word, catching myself, and apologizing. Okay, so in this video, I was actually on a YouTube live and I was in a heated conversation talking about how I don't bring no anything around my children. And instead of saying that, I said, I don't bring no anything as N-word around my children. I did not use the N-word to try to be racist or to be offensive or derogatory or any of that. I had stopped using the N-word in my video publicly since 2015, okay? Because respectfully, a lot of people were offended. So for my entire career, I took it out of my vocabulary. Now, let's be real. Let's be real. There's a lot of celebrities that are not black that use it in their music. There's a lot of regular humans that are not black that use it on a daily basis. What's up? Use it on a daily basis. Use it all in the music or all publicly. Okay? I stop. I stop making videos using the N word. Now, to be 100% honest, to be 100% real, do I say the words with my friends or people I'm comfortable with, people I grew up with? Yes. Okay, I ain't gonna lie to y'all and act like my gut will be slipping up and saying the words. Does it make it okay? No. That's why I don't use the word publicly. So if anybody is offended by the video, I truly apologize. But I'm gonna keep it 1,000% with y'all. A lot of people use it. It does not make it okay. This is a very sensitive topic for society today. Okay, so I will own up and I will apologize. And of course, I caught myself right then and there because it's not something I do publicly. But I ain't gonna sit up here and lie to y'all, both face lie to y'all as if I don't use it in my vocabulary. Okay, use it on a daily basis. So I do apologize for that, and I will do better for that. Okay, but one thing y'all trolls is not going to do. One thing y'all trolls not gonna do is come up on my page and try to call me a racist of what y'all not gonna do. Y'all can drag me for saying the N-word all y'all want, but you're not gonna come up on my page and call me a racist. Because one thing Mimi is not is I ain't no goddamn racist, okay? My children are black. I date black. My friends are black. I have done a lot for the black community. I have done a lot of charity. I've done a lot of giveaways. I have opened nail salons and taught and hired so many black women. I have done a lot for the black community. So if y'all trolls are in the trolls calling me a racist, but have never done anything for your community or for black people, don't come up on my page with that racist. That's one thing y'all not. So I do apologize.
Okay, that's what she said. And all I gotta do is say, hold up. Wait a minute. Did you just Woo, that's how I felt throughout the whole time she was kind of explaining and trying to justify why she said it. Girl, in the month of February, you want to try us. And this lady is Asian. I'm talking about she ain't even mixed. Like she said and say, she dates black men and she have black kids. But she is not a hint, a quarter, a penny of black herself. The thing that I have to say about this is, you listen to that audio of her explaining and her saying that. If you notice, she said that she does not say it publicly anymore. She stopped saying it publicly since 2015. So she's still using the word. She's just not going to put it out there on the internet anymore because a lot of people was getting on her case and letting her know that she's in the wrong, and it's definitely not appropriate for her to be using nigger, nigger, nigger. It's even worse. Like you said, Prince, say you don't use it. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I don't say it publicly behind closed doors. I say it, but I'm trying to figure out who is you saying it to. Who is allowing you to sit up here and call them a nigga? Because is you calling your kids, your mixed kids, niggas? Because at the end of the day, you laid down with their daddy, and that's the only way they are a part of black. You know what I'm saying? They are half black because you laid down with their black father. So is you calling the kids a nigga? Is you calling the man that you laid down with and was consistently, you know what I'm saying, having intercourse with and carrying kids for? Is you calling him a nigga? I'm trying to figure out when this word keep on popping up. When is this keep on popping up where you feeling like, well, I can say it I say it behind closed doors in a regular way. And at the end of the day, people was in the comments, of course, giving her a lot of backlash because they was like, okay, yeah, she owned up to it, but what's the point of apologizing and you're still saying it behind closed doors, or you're still saying it to, at the end of the day, to your close friends, and then your excuse is, I have black kids, I sleep with black men, I have, that's all I deal with is black people. I help the community. This is what's so sickening. It was very disturbing. Like, she could have got punched down. You see what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you're feeling like you're doing us a favor by opening up nail shops in a black community and hiring black people. Let me tell y'all something about these nail shops, these beauty supplies and stuff like that. What black women need to understand that we is the way we are their income. They have those nice houses, and these Asian and Korean people, they have those nice houses, those nice cars. Everything they have is out the back of us. Because you have to think about it. When you go into a nail shop, you know what I'm saying? Like a black woman and a Hispanic woman probably spend the most when it comes down to our nails. We are the only race that are spending dang near $100 and something on nails. Because you know why? Y'all want them long nails, y'all want them cut nails, y'all want them stilettos, y'all want them stones, y'all want everything. And here they go. You want lip too? You want eyebrow too? You want a little lash too? Oh, I got you, I got you. So you didn't looked up and you didn't dang near spent over $100 and something at one place off of you. So for her sitting up here saying that, oh, I open up I open up salons or nail shops in the black community, and I give them jibes and stuff like that. I do more for your community. You know, boo boo, you still do more for yourself. You already know. Half of them Koreans and them Asian people already know. You can't even go out to the so-called suburbs where you even lay your head at, and you cannot make the same income until you put that doggone nail shop somewhere in the poverty or the ghetto. Let's just keep it real. And that's the reason why I want black people to know their self-worth. Because y'all sit up here and go into these nail shops and these beauty supplies and let these people talk to y'all any kind of way, you know what I'm saying, treat y'all any kind of way, tell y'all half of the time what you're gonna get. But at the end of the day, they wouldn't dare take they behind over there into the suburbs and act the way they want to act. Because you know what? Them little old white ladies, a little paint. I want a little paint and that's it. You think they sitting up here offering them eyelashes and, you know what I'm saying, eyebrow wax and stuff like that. And then now look, you know what I'm saying, she feel like she giving the black community, you know what I'm saying, a favor by opening up her business in the black community and giving black women jobs and stuff like that. I do for the community. I do more than you did it. Are you kidding me? No, boo, we do more for you. Because if we take away our business, you won't even have that so-called mansion and everything else you have. We just can't happy that you went black and you never went back. So people was just like, what was the point of her apologizing? And she was still going to use the word. And that's what I really want to know from the people out there. How do you feel about other races using racism, or you know what I'm saying, just calling, using the N-word, and they're not particularly their race? A lot of people were talking, well, 6ix9ine do it all the time, Cardi B do it all the time, and it still does not make it right. These people has been called out just like she's being called out. Now if they still choose to play with their livelihood and their freedom or whatever and still say it, let them sit up here and say it. But we have acknowledged this issue when it comes down to other races too. Do you feel that it is right for someone that is in an interracial relationship, or if they're not in a interracial relationship, but they were surrounded around a different culture, do you feel like it's right for them to sit up here and use certain terminology that was meant to be degrading, or you know what I'm saying, or it comes behind a lot of pain and suffering? And I understand some people gonna say, well, because this is her excuse, that was her excuse. Well, they use it in songs, they say it too, and don't nobody say nothing to them. Yes, we do. But at the end of the day, do two wrongs make a right? So just because you sit up here and you see them doing it, you decide to say it too, and then all of a sudden you want to apologize? Nah, stand on what you saying. Say it with your chest next time, since you so big and bold. And it's so funny to me that they're saying stuff like this, and all these celebrities quick to sit up here and justify why they use the N-word and why they consistently use a nigga, but you will never notice them and never stand in front of a real person and sit up there and look them dead in their face and say it to their face like it's a problem, like it's beef, or you know what I'm saying, or like it's comfortable. Like you separate and say, you have to be mindful, and that goes for even our people too. Like, be mindful when people are around you and they say it so freely. I know someone, and it was a young lady, and she wasn't even dating black people. She wasn't even, black or anything. And I remember it just coming off her tongue so easily. And I politely told her in a nice way, I was like, hey, not trying to be funny, why do you use the N-word? And then she just looked at me and she just like, oh, yeah. Cat got your tongue? Because at the end of the day, you don't know if I'm gonna go dead in your jaw just that fast. You see what I'm saying? Because like she did on live, she slipped up and was like, oh my God, oh no, yeah, because it's a lot of Black Lives Matter. And what you said back then didn't get you, you know what I'm saying, canceled and messed over versus what you are saying now. And it does not make it right because you have, you know, black kids, as you say, you know what I'm saying, or you sleep with black men. It does not make it right. And it goes for any race. Don't feel like that just because people around you that is the same color of the degrading things that you're saying, don't feel like it's still okay because you're gonna go somewhere out in the streets and somebody ain't gonna have no understanding. So that's I really would like to get you guys input on that situation of how do you feel about people using that and feeling like that that's a okay thing. Like, do you feel like that, hey, it's okay, they use it a lot anyway, so who cares if other races do it, we do it to ourselves? Or do you feel like it was wrong? Please get you know, give me your comments, give me your feedback. Let me know if you ever had to deal with checking somebody or being in an atmosphere where people were saying it's so comfortable. I would love to hear the story and the background of that. And how did you handle the situation? Like, did you stand up and say something, or did you just, you know, did you cut them off? Or are you still dealing with this particular person? Please let me know. So that sums up the subject, the topic of today. Like, share, comment. Thank you so much for tuning in. Love you guys a lot. Mwah.